Hey everyone, it's FCA. I'm going to do a makeup review of kind of an old, well not kind of, it's an older product. And, yeah, I miss makeup. I haven't worn it because I had this tip at work by old bosses. They used to let me wear full face makeup looks, and then one day, I guess I pushed the envelope. I wore a look that was supposed to look like a dragon, and my boss decided it was too scary. Now all the kids thought it was amazing, and they all wanted me to roar and stuff like that. Oh, excuse me. But then my boss decided that I wasn't allowed to wear full face makeup anymore, which everyone else was sad about because they loved my creativity and they loved seeing what I was going to wear next, and it just kind of put me off. And since I've been working every day, I have new bosses now, but it's also been like 100 degrees, and I don't feel like wearing makeup when it's 100 degrees because I'm always running around and I have to walk to work, and it's several blocks away. It takes me about 15 to 20 minutes to walk to work, and 15 to 20 minutes in 100 degree weather, I don't want my makeup to melt off my face. So but I haven't bought makeup in a long time, and I decided to try and satisfy me until I can get some new makeup, which should be soon, I hope, because otherwise I'm going to go into a really depressed state. That's really sad. That makeup makes me so happy that when I don't buy it for 7 months I get depressed. That's sad. But anyway, I'm going to do a review on, like I said, an older product. They are these Loreal Hip Eyeshadow Duos, and they are a few years old, but they were a big thing for a while. I have 3 of them. Now the idea behind these is that you don't have to worry about trying to find colors that look good together. You just find the colors that you like and you can wear them. This one is called Perky. That's what this particular duo is called. And this is a duo that are both matte. And so it comes with a lime green, and then it comes with a nice dark green here. Then this is Showy. This was the first one I ever bought or ever received. This is the Bright Shadow Duo, and it comes with this semi-matte kind of a sheen shimmer dark blue, and then a really bright, crazy, shimmery teal blue. Then the last one I have is Flamboyant, and it comes with this really awesome gold yellow color, and then this matte iris purple color. Now, as you can see from 2 of them, I use one side way more than the other. This one is because I will swatch all of these. Swatch. That was totally an accent. The one that I've used a lot is obviously because I like the color a lot, but it's also because not only is it a really pretty shimmery teal color, and I'm obsessed with peacocks, so this kind of has this peacock kind of greenish blue color that I really, really like. That, and it's because it's a soft color to work with. It blends really easy. This color, I don't know if you can see that kind of film on top of it. I did nothing but dip brushes in it. I did not put water on it. I did not put any kind of mixing medium on top of it or anything like that. It just had this film over it, and it comes out, like, the pigmentation looks okay, but when you go to do that, look at that, like, it goes on the finger pretty pigmented, but when you try and actually use it, it's so sheer and the pigment is absolutely crappy. And I don't know if I just got a really bad one of this, but as you can see, like where I've rubbed my fingers now, more of that film happens, and I don't know why. It was like that when I first got it, every time I tried to use it. And then on top of that, this color, which in order for me to have you see it, I have to layer it a million times. And you know, imagine me trying to put this on my eye, on my delicate eye, with a brush like that. It's just not a very pretty color to me. I think that the color in here looks really nice, the actual blue in here, but when you actually use it, it's so splotchy just on its own. And even if you use, I have Urban Decay with me, primer potion, even if you try and use it, I'm going to just put this on my hand. I have a makeup wipe with me, so don't panic. Even if you use a primer with it, it still comes out really sheer, and it's still, to me, a crappy color. I don't like this color at all. It's just too splotchy. It's just too, I don't know, it's just not a very nice blue, and I already have blue eyes, so I don't know, this blue just doesn't complement my eyes and skin color very well. Maybe somebody who had really dark skin, that would actually be able to, they'd be able to do something with it, but for me, I just don't like the color, and I don't like the pigmentation, because look, even with primer, it still has really poor pigmentation. And usually with Urban Decay Primer Potion, you can, you know, it's a miracle for any color whatsoever. So that's, I don't know, it just, it's weird. Next is a much more loved color, the Flamboyant Duo. Now, I do like this purple, but the problem is it's light, and it does that film thing, but the purple itself does look really nice, but I have to do that same kind of a thing, not as rough, but I have to layer it, but it is a much smoother color, and I'm going to take that off. That just looks crazy right there. You do have to layer it, but the color is okay. It's not my favorite. I'm not a big fan of purple on my eyes. I'm not a big fan of the color purple in general. I do like it on my lips, however. And this iris kind of purple color, it does nothing for my blue eyes, does nothing for my complexion. So I like it in here, and it just didn't come out as well on my skin. And it just doesn't do much for my face. And again, you have to layer it, but it is a lot easier to work with than the darker half of the Showy Duo. Now, I have the gold, which I love, if you cannot tell by how much I have used of it. It does come out very well pigmented on the finger, but you do have to layer this one as well. I just did 2 coats, so that's what it looks like with 2 coats. It's a very nice golden yellow, kind of shimmery canary. That's what that is. It's like a shimmery canary. I'm trying to make it so that you can see it okay. And I like it. The reason why I've used so much of it is because for a while I was obsessed with this green and yellow look that I think I saw on Dark Abysmal Soul. I'm pretty sure I did my own little rendition of her eye look. I think it was like her teal and yellow look or something. And I didn't have any yellows at the time, and so this was my only yellow, so that's what I always went to. So that's why that's so used. Last but not least, I'm going to take these colors off of here so you can see this next colors from the Perky Duo, which was the last one that I bought, I am very sure. And all of these are still available. You can still find them in the drugstores. So that's what they look like in there. And my camera, surprisingly, surprisingly, is very true to color for these. So we're going to start with the green, and this green is so soft, very, very nice. That's what it looks like with just one coat. So to get a really good opaque color, with most neons, I think that happens, you have to layer it up, but it looks so pretty. Look at that beautiful matte lime color, and it was fantastic. And the other side is just as smooth, just as soft. However, it looks very dark green, perhaps with a blacked green. But when you actually swatch it, it kind of ends up being this, it reminds me of a smoother rendition of the other half of this one, which is weird because when you look at them next to each other, they look nothing alike. This one looks so much darker and so much more green than this other side. So I don't know why it reminds me of that. I think it's because it's not nearly as splotchy, and I took off all the primer potion, of course. But it's just this kind of weird, it looks more brown is the problem. It doesn't look like a black and green once you swatch it. It turns into kind of a green brown, which kind of makes it look like diarrhea. Ugh. And I don't like that. So I don't use that, but it's a very soft color, and if you have a purpose and reason for having a use for a color like that, good for you, because it is very smooth and easy to work with, unlike the other ones. So I hope you liked my little review, and I will talk to you later. Bye!